Hello, welcome to the Daily Vlog. I'm Gary.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Eve.
And we're so excited because today was the big series of announcements
Time Machine.
at the Worldwide Developers Conference, Apple, and of course they announced the Mac Pro and a whole bunch of other stuff. But the most exciting thing was the announcement that in OS 10.5, Leopard, the next OS of Macs, there's going to be a time machine.
And I knew you were going to say that. I'll bet you're wondering how I knew you were going to say that, because I checked on the Time Machine beta.
Well, we actually have betas of
Yes.
Leopard here. And we've actually already been using this feature to travel backwards and forwards through time using our Macs.
Well, I have the real one because I bought it and then
Well, yes.
I met myself at lunch, myself from a couple months from now, and showed it to myself. And it's pretty cool.
It's incredible. There's several things that are happening. I mean, it's a whole file system where you can actually go and look at files in the past or files in the future. Apparently, I assume that's a feature. So it'd be great
Well,
because
obviously.
you come yes, it would not. So you can come into work in the morning, search for the files that you're going to have at the end of the day, and I assume just copy those and then just go home.
It's fantastic.
I've seen the files I'm going to make years from now.
Years from now. Well, the problem is the disk space.
My learning curve is just...
Well, when I was like, I mean, I was just talking about like my first machine. I mean, just had like these floppies didn't even hold a meg. And what if I needed to copy like a Microsoft Word document now? It's like even a small document, it's like a meg. So like I tested this theory out, and it continues true because I looked for a Word document. It was actually a daily to-do list that I wrote for myself in Microsoft Word 5 years from now, and the thing was half a terabyte. I couldn't even fit it on my hard drive, so I have no idea what it said.
Which is why the new Power Macs come with up to 2 terabytes.
That's right. They have to
So
get
you
the
can
stuff
at
in the
least,
future.
That's
You can
right.
at least open up simple Word documents
you
for
can
5 years.
reserve a terabyte for future documents, and then
Now, because I know some of you guys are going to be curious, I just thought I would break the news. I immediately used it to check the next several presidents. And I got to tell you, half of them
you
are...
have that in your Finder window.
Well, no,
I do.
it was great. He started a blog about presidential politics.
That's right.
This morning, and then he went and then he looked,
future.
searched for the future
Yes.
entries in that blog. It was very clever.
And I got to tell you, over half of them are either a Bush or a Clinton. That's right. Hillary and Chelsea, eventually, by the way. Jeb Bush and eventually both of the twins. They all become presidents.
Yes.
It's amazing.
And the neat thing was I was able to go and check my online banking account, and I was able to look and see what the balance is several years in the future.
Did you make a lot of money?
Well, more importantly, I was able to take some money and pull it back
Oh,
now.
even better. Even better.
And,
Now
but
that's a
then
feature.
the bad thing is that other companies starting to use this. I actually got several charges to my credit card for purchases I haven't made yet.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
But see, it's pre-inflation dollars for today. See, in the future, it's all inflated.
Right.
So the money from the future could be like, $10,000 for a can of pop. But
It
hey,
was.
today, that's great because then we could buy some Pro Max and, get some more...
And this is how the Mac users are going to take over the world, or
Yes.
have already.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Is like so we have a couple PCs lined up, and we're patiently waiting for them to turn into Macs magically, because eventually Steve Jobs will decide to go back in time and make some changes.
Time warp thing.
In fact, I have a theory. Because of this new time warping technology, that's why the new Windows operating system has taken so long and has been so bad.
Yeah.
I think there's been some sabotaging using
Sabotage.
the
I think they could do a better job of like sabotaging,
Of the
like
sabotage?
not allowing them to take 95% of the market.
Yeah.
And annoy 95% of the people.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just like sadistic over there. They're like, we could have this like Mac utopia by now, but instead they've like used it to just harass people with this terrible dominant operating system and all the viruses and stuff. Meanwhile, they have their Macs and they're just like,
I think it's really, though, just a setup to let the Mac users take over the world. Like, how do you know you're in a bad long-term relationship? Because you had a lot of...
You see the emails? Yeah. Well, actually, I got an email from myself that I sent later in the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just said that this daily vlog was not going to be that funny.
Oh, it's just amazing.
I know, which shows that it works.
Well, so we could pretty much just kick back for the next 30 seconds, not even worry about what happens.
Well, it doesn't matter. No,
Doesn't
but I
matter.
am planning on
no
checking
matter
next
what,
week's
we're
stock
just
market.
not going to be funny.
Well, there should be used a dashboards widget to check next week's stock market.
Well, I did. Apple just goes through the roof.
Yep.
It's insane.
It's insane.
It's incredible. It's the only stock that it can predict, though. It's a strange thing. And it's always positive.
You don't know what it's related to.
So go back in time and post a message to our message board last week about what you think we should talk about yesterday. Okay? Bye.